don't know where to start.
See, this was what I was thinking when you guys first mentioned it. My arm hurts, and I feel like
Okay, no, yeah, I think we should start with like growing up together.
Okay, we'll talk
Because
about
that's
growing up
introduction.
together.
Okay, so basically, you guys grew up with Joe,
Oh, okay.
right? And we grew up with Lore. So we were separate, but with someone, like some other family member, you know?
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to admit that because you three grew up together and because my sister Joe and I grew up together, I would always see it as like a team versus a team.
Really?
Yeah.
You would too?
yeah,
I don't think I ever saw
really
it like that.
recently though.
Oh,
Not
when
like
you like
back
look
then.
back?
Yeah, I was like, so they were them and we were us.
Yeah, I would think that too. But I never had a problem with you guys. I don't know what made me think that, but I definitely did see like, oh, yeah, we're family, but they're different. And we're different.
Yeah. I mean, we grew up under, well, at first it was separate, right? Same apartment building, but different apartments.
Yeah.
And then it was under the same roof. So
Oh, yeah.
I guess that's sort of different because you guys grew up. Actually,
No,
I don't know
it's
how
the
you
same
guys grew
thing.
up. You grew up in one house together?
No, same apartment,
Uh-huh.
different rooms,
Units.
and then
Same property,
same house after the apartment.
different roofs.
Oh, okay. So where you guys are right now.
Oh
Yeah. So it was practically.
So how many
the same-
times did you move?
Twice.
Twice.
Just twice? You moved more than us.
I moved more than all of you.
Than all of us.
And all of
Because
us
we
combined.
were
Broke
at the
people.
first we were at the first apartments, then we were on Flower Street, and then here. So we only moved 3 times.
Yeah. How many times did you move?
Carlin, flower, something, and
The
then
opposite
now.
side.
5? Okay.
Which house was your favorite one? Like, were you
Flower, the second flower.
the one that you stayed at?
The
Abuelo?
longest.
Yeah.
Which one?
Do you
When?
remember why we moved out of Flower? I think my mom told me. I'm pretty sure this is right, but you know how the front neighbors were. Yeah, they
Wait, cut that out.
supposedly since they owned those houses or whatever,
The
they
duplex.
wanted the back house
Yeah.
for their kid. But what kid?
No, it was other family.
Oh, other family?
Yeah, the family that lived in front of us, they're now in the back.
Oh, really? Who's
Yeah,
in
and
the
other
front?
people. The
Other
people.
there
In the back.
In the back. That's where they
Where you
live.
guys used to live, yeah.
Yeah, I sent you a picture.
Yeah, she lives there. Basic.
I mean, I get it. Like, family. You want to help out family. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's funny because you now ended up living with us. I mean, it's different because we're obviously not little, so we're not going to be playing together.
Yeah.
And we don't really see each other like that.
I feel like we lived under the same roof like at a good age because we had like each other to grow up with. Because like Lore's sisters were older than her.
Yeah.
They were what, teenagers already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dani was like her age. I was still pretty much her age.
You'd think if you wouldn't have grown up with them, you would have been like mentally worse.
Probably.
Because you would have been alone.
Yeah, probably. Because I would have been alone.
Only child.
Yeah,
Yeah,
practically,
kinda.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I mean is like, at least in the growing up like kid age, we had each other,
Mm-hmm.
and then we separated at like maybe like 11. I was probably 11, 10.
That old? That's
Yeah.
actually pretty old.
Mhm.
Really? Danny's looking at you like you're
And
lying.
flower?
Yeah, we moved here. No. We moved
Mom
here.
said I was like 7.
I was 6.
8, 9, 10,
6,
11.
7.
Oh, well,
So you were like
8,
9,
7,
8.
8.
Already. Wait. I moved 6 times.
6?
Yeah, I lived right next to Limburn.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah.
back house.
Six.
Yeah.
Sorry. It was 6.
You moved 6 times?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. Well, I can't think of like the
Well,
house.
because we weren't close back then.
Yeah, that is true. We weren't like all of us together, we weren't close because I hardly have any memories of like us, like from ages like maybe 3 to like 7, 8.
Okay, that's true.
It was after that when we started.
Why did we get close?
I think it was once you guys moved together with my tío Abel.
You know what? You're right. Cause yeah, you would go to the apartment, but
Yeah, like I have no memories of
I
those
don't have a
apartments.
first memory of you. Yes, you were just there with it.
Do you think maybe it was after the twins were born 10 years ago?
no.
No,
I think it was before that.
before.
Yeah, like 2-3 years before that. Like
Yeah.
I think I was like, I remember being super close to you when I was like, age from like 10
No,
or 11.
no, you were a teenager already.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
Was I?
I'm getting 13, 14.
I think you were like 12, 13.
You're right. Cause in 20, I moved in. When did we move in?
2010.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you were-
probably. Oh,
you
I
were
was
older
10.
already.
I actually don't remember why we got close or when.
I mean, I feel like we just started going over a lot more.
Oh, is it because we had a sleepover? Because your parents would leave to like Vegas? Or something?
No, that was years after.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because, like, when we would have sleepovers, we were still pretty young. Jasmine was still taller than us. So, yeah, it was way before. I want to say that it was, like, around the time the twins were born or when my tia was pregnant or something. Because I remember we did go, like, frequently to visit them.
So was it the twins? I don't remember.
The new family members.
You know what though?
No, it was a little bit before, though, I think. Because I remember we have, like, a Father's Day thing. Remember there was, like, a Father's Day thing?
Yeah, when we played
women.
games and
Yeah,
everything.
and I don't think the twins were born yet.
Oh, I think I remember that too.
I feel like after that we started hanging out more. We should ask my tío Abel. It's whenever he started doing like carne asadas.
Well, if you're saying when the twins were born, then maybe you're right. The twins were born in what, 2013? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They were born in 2013. So maybe it was then. But you know what? When we started getting close, I don't remember Lore being there often.
Mm-mm. No, it would be the 4 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you start?
Low key. Oh my god, Danny, tell your story of what you told me the other day about Lore. What story? How she would tell you
What?
when we would hang out with them. Remember you were
Oh
telling
my
me?
god, was I shady?
It's okay. You don't remember what you told me? That Lore would talk to you and tell you, Danny, go.
Oh, yeah.
What?
The story.
No,
that
it's
goes
because
through.
I would never be together with the 3 of us. Us 2005. It would either be me and Citlali or me and Lore. Because you guys didn't like each other. I kind of remember that, but I remember not liking her because
Because of that one time I snitched on you?
yeah, I think so. I remember seeing Lore fall once, and I started laughing because it was funny. She fell.
Oh, so you've been like that?
And then she started crying, and then she saw me laughing, and she went to go tell my mom, and my mom got me in trouble. I was like, man, screw her. And I remember ever since that, I don't remember what happened after that.
But wait, is that the reason why you didn't like her? Or is that just...
I don't remember. That's the
just her
first.
memory.
That's the first thing I remember.
But that's what Lore told you?
You'd be like, Danny, come here, don't go with them.
Do you
Be like, come with me.
You don't remember? Then you're just making it up, Dani.
Mm. Maybe I
Danny-
do remember
Danny
a little
remembers more than
because I get very jealous when it comes to Danny.
No, yeah, I do remember that. You were like that when you were younger.
Yeah.
You were very close to Danny. You
Yeah.
were just with Danny.
Danny was my twin flame.
Danny was that girl.
And then it was like, yeah.
But yeah, Lore would never be there. Like,
But
when,
not because we didn't want her there, but because you guys would just come over. It wasn't like, oh, let's hang out. You know?
oh no,
It wasn't like that.
but we would all be together, cause we would only go over when like everyone got together. And Lore would just stay outside. I do remember that.
Really? I don't remember Lore just staying outside.
Yeah, I would remember. Even like when we did like the whole band thing. Remember?
She was, yeah.
She
but
was
we
Y'all
in
made
there.
didn't include me.
No, but we did in the end. No, it's because I don't
Yeah,
remember
at the
you being
end I
there.
was y'all managers. I was getting the money.
But I thought we included you as a dancer.
Well, thanks.
Did we not? Or you don't
I don't
remember?
remember.
No one remembers?
Mm.
But you're right. She
Yeah.
wasn't there for the
It was either we hung out with you guys or we hung out with Lore, but it was never all together.
I think we started hanging out when me and Lore entered high school.
I would have said middle
Was
school.
it that late?
Middle school.
It's because
Me
the thing
and
is, we
you.
started liking each other when we entered middle
Yeah.
school. So by the time we entered high school, we were super close. And it just like, and then, well, Danny's sister was with Yessie. And we would see each other at school. And I remember us having a group chat with I don't know who. And we would send pictures of us
of each
around
other on
school.
campus.
Oh, we had
Oh,
it on
yeah.
Messenger.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, but that was after we went to Oaxaca all together.
We never
In-
went out all together.
No, but we were there at the same
2019.
time because we made that group chat after.
2019?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Oh, but I
That seems so late though.
Yeah.
that does seem late, but
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It does seem late, but I think
from
it
what
was
I
late,
remember, that's when we started sending pictures of each other around campus.
which was 29.
And then we would volunteer after school, the three of us.
Yeah, it was school.
It was school,
It was
and then
school.
we slowly, and then school closed, and then that's when we started.
Oh, during the pandemic.
Really?
Yeah, that's when I
telling
remember.
you.
I know my timeline. It was 2019 because we started getting closer to Dani, because Dani loves to not talk to us. And that week she was there without Yessie, and then when Yessie came, I remember sleeping over with them, and it was the four of us, and then you stayed at the other house.
Mm-hmm.
And then ever since then, I think that's when we made the group chat. We just, because that winter break we went to Knott's as cousins, and then
Oh yeah.
that was our first thing like all
Thing.
together.
We didn't grow up super close, and actually, it just recently happened that we,
But like when you guys grew up with Joe, you were close, no?
me and Joe.
No, like three of you guys.
I mean, we would hang. I think we would hang out because we wouldn't have anyone else to hang out with.
Well, yeah, Joe was a single child.
Yeah. But majority of the time, we always, at the end of the day or something, we would always end up arguing or
Arguing.
fighting. Yeah. But yeah, it was fun.
You know what? I think the reason we weren't close is because our parents weren't close.
Oh, that has a lot to do.
Yeah, because that would have a lot to do with it.
Yeah. And I think we're still close now because we're older and
Mhm.
because we could like now.
Yeah, we can make like our own relationship without them. Like we don't need them anymore.
Yeah.
Like, what? At least to like hang out.
I don't know why in
But
my
not
head
exactly.
I thought we had like
History.
yes.
We go 3 years back in 2020.
But
No,
it's-
2019.
Yeah, I've never like
4 years back.
reflected or like remembered or like nothing.
I mean, you guys would always be at our birthday parties.
Well, that's how we got close. And
See you next week.